a Twilight Masquerade box break. I'm a little bit excited about this one because obviously Twilight Masquerade is a set that's got the Greninja in, and the Greninja's gone a little bit silly lately. So I'm hoping we have a nice bit of Halloween luck here and get ourselves a Greninja. Now, obviously, I'm hoping you've all joined with my code. If you haven't, I believe the deal is if you haven't joined with my code, but you haven't used the code, you can use the code the Wassy when you check out, and you'll still get the credit applied. I believe that is the case. So if you haven't used any discount code, make sure you use the Wassy as you're checking out here. And then, yeah. And I mean, I get a bit of a kick. It's not like it used to be, unfortunately. But I get a little bit of Whatnot credit when you use my discount code. But also, like, Whatnot are very keen on me, using the discount code, getting people converting with the code. That makes the metrics look good, and that makes Whatnot happy with me. And if Whatnot are happy with me, I can do more of this kind of stuff in the future. Basically, the more Whatnot like me, the more fun stuff I get to do with Whatnot in the future. I put Beware up here because I don't know. Why not, eh? So, oh no, he's starting to lose his paint on one side. How rude. So I get for actually using it. Yeah, how are we doing this evening? Are we having a nice Halloween? Has anyone been trick-or-treating or watched any scary films, played any scary video games? Have we all, have we had a fun Halloween? I've literally, about an hour and a half ago, I got home from trick-or-treating with my kids. My 2-year-old, it was the first year that he did like proper trick-or-treating. He was here last year, obviously, but he was 1.5. He wasn't really joining in, so to speak. He was kind of in the buggy. This year, he was dressed up as a pumpkin. He was running around. He was having a wonderful time. Hello, Levi Summer. Hello, Dr. Ross Geller. Yeah, there's an intruder on your desk. Beware. One of my favorite things about Halloween, I've got a bunch of random Pokemon plushies from over the years of Halloween specifically. And I do have a Beware dressed as a Dusclops, which is phenomenal. In fact, if any of you tuned into the Leal stream, you may have seen a Beware dressed as a Dusclops chilling. So, yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Beware dressed as... And to be fair, now, if you watch the Leal stream, the deal was the Pikachu dressed as a pumpkin was brought by Barish. All the other plushies on the TCG desk were brought by me. I took it upon myself. And I said to my lovely co-casters, you all want to bring plushies, that's cool. But I asked very politely, I said, can we make it Halloween plushies? I don't want generic ghost plushies. I want Halloween plushies. And because my co-casters are lovely people, they were fine with that. I have no idea, I'll be honest with you, what's going on in Gdansk this weekend. The fact that I'm doing a Whatnot stream from my house in England, and the Gdansk stream starts on Saturday, that should tell you everything you need to know. Of course, the roster has also gone out for Gdansk. That was announced on socials earlier today. I'm not on the Gdansk stream. I'm not doing it. I will not be joining the stream for Gdansk. There we go. Mammothwine can look after him for a minute. And I got a couple of messages from people being like, you're not on Gdansk? And I'm like, hang on a second. I did the last 2 regionals last season. I did the first 2 regionals this season. Like, as much as I would like to, cannot play. I cannot cast every regional. Firstly, we've got a lot of casters who all need their time behind the mic. And secondly, I occasionally need to spend some time with the family. But actually, missing Gdansk stopped a bit of a run that I was on. Because I didn't just do the last 2 regionals last year and the first 2 regionals this year. I also did NAIC and Worlds. So I literally did the last 2 regionals last season. Then I did NAIC. Then I did Worlds. Then I did the first 2 regionals this season. So I'd done not including US regionals, I'm just not going to be doing for obvious reasons. I'd done 6 tournaments in a row. And yeah, at some point they've got to let some other people get on the cast instead. But I tell you what, it's a really good team. If I remember correctly, it's who is it? It's Joe, Jesper, Amy, Alex as well. Oh, let me just double check. When I saw it, I was like, that is a good roster. Yeah, it is Alex. Yeah, Alex, Joe, Jesper, and Amy. Not Jesper. Jesper. Really good team. They're going to absolutely crush it. And I'm going to sit at home and I'm going to chill and I'm going to watch the stream and it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be awesome. Plus, I'll be honest with you, I've got a few weeks at home in a row now where I'm not going to go, going away for the weekend to any events. Last year or so, I've not had many kind of, several week in a row periods without going away. So, yeah. Right, we're starting to get the numbers up here quite nicely. The deal is very simple, okay? We have got a booster box of Twilight Masquerade. We are going to sell all of the 36 packs of Twilight Masquerade. When we have sold all the 36 packs of Twilight Masquerade, we are going to open the box. We're going to see what you've got, and then I'm going to send it over the weekend, and you should get them beginning of next week. And there we go. Ah, Smithy, love it. If I can help you get the Greninja, that is awesome. I'm really hoping I help someone get the Greninja here. This box, actually, I picked up this box on the release of Twilight Masquerade. So like 6 months ago. I picked this one up months ago. It's obviously, it's a legit box and all of that. You can see that still sealed. I picked it up 6 months ago, but the thing I find is my collection nowadays is more Japanese. I collect all the Japanese sets. I complete them, including illustration rares, not including gold, full art, and special illustration rares, because I'm not rich. And yeah, and I collect all the Japanese products and all that. And I pick up English things here and there, but I don't really collect English cards like I used to. I mostly collect Japanese cards. So I picked up this box of Twilight Masquerade, and I'm just like, I'm not going to complete Twilight Masquerade. I've completed Mask of Change, which, was that the only set here? Was there an A set going along? What was 5A? Oh, I need to look that up now. I'm going to drive myself crazy. I'm not going to be able to remember it. Oh, 5A was Crimson Haze. Of course it was. The Blood Moon Ursaluna set. See, I've completed Crimson Haze in Japanese. I've completed Mask of Change in Japanese. So I don't really need, and I'm not going to buy like 3 or 4 boxes and really try and make a play for the set. So I picked up this box and I was like, I don't know what to do with it. So I hung on to it. And then I'm just like, you know what? Let's do a box break over on what? We lost like 4 people in the last minute. Where are they all going? We haven't even started yet. I like to give us a few minutes to kind of let people come in, have a bit of a chat. So, there is the possibility I should make this clear before we start. There is always a possibility that the packs just don't sell, you guys aren't into it, etc. If that's happening, we will just open what we've sold and call it a day. The good news about Pokemon is it's not like One Piece where there's guaranteed box hits. So, yeah. Although, right, I've told you guys before, I don't like doing the box break until all the packs are sold. I saw somebody doing that with Japanese 151. The last couple of weeks, I've spent a lot of time watching Whatnot. And I saw somebody doing a 151 Japanese box as they go along. And because the secret rare didn't come out for several packs, the packs were selling for like 15, 20 quid a pack. Because the secret rare was about to come out. And it was just like, I don't like doing that. That just seems, I don't know, it's not the way I want to do it. Right, so we're going to start selling these booster packs. We're going to do them for nice little short 10-second auctions. And yeah, we're going to start the first one now. And let's get rolling. So, bid for these packs. When the packs are sold, we will do the box opening. Yeah, and there's, of course, now it can go the other way, of course. And the other way is that if we get to a situation where the secret rare and the master ball are pulled really early, then, the best you're hoping for is maybe a half-decent illustration rare. And then, actually, the packs sell for very little. But there's something about that makes me nervous, and I don't like doing it. So I don't like, I'll do it that way. Right, pack number 2. Obviously, we have 36 packs that we need to sell here, assuming you guys are into it and they all sell. So let's go. And do remember, and the odds are low. Like, let's not lie here. The odds are pretty low. But there could be a Greninja special art rare here. I'm just putting that out there. Let's go for pack number 3. And actually, Twilight Masquerade as a whole is a pretty decent set. Like, Twilight Masquerade is not a bad set by any stretch of the imagination. Just having a quick reminder here. So yeah, we got the Carmine and the Perrin as well. The Eevee illustration rare, pretty big deal. And then you got the special illustration rare, Blood Moon Ursa Luna. So yeah, these ones ain't too bad. Let's go for pack number 4 because we do need to get through the. Well, it's not. Well, come on, whatnot. What's going on? Why won't it let me? Oh. I'm an idiot. I thought the auction had finished. It was in fact still going. So I'm wondering why it won't let me do the auction. And the answer is, yeah, the auction's still going. It's literally in the middle of the auction. Whoopsie daisy. Right, okay, let's get some more packs sold, shall we? Let's go for pack number 5. And let's get these gone. And then hopefully we can start pulling some cool stuff. Can't guarantee what's in there, obviously, but I don't know. Twilight Masquerade is a very good set. You know, we're just going to run through the packs here. I don't need to, do all of them. You know what's going on here. And yeah, pack number 6 starting now. Because if you look at it, it's like, obviously I've been casting a bunch of regionals lately. And if you look at, what's it called? Teal Mask Ogapon, right? It is a main part of Raging Bolt, one of the best decks in the format, and Regia Drago, one of the best decks in the format, pack number 7 starting now. And yeah, it's just kind of absurd how good that card has ended up being. I tell you what, I know I should really enjoy the selling part. Actually, by far, when I'm doing these box breaks, I like opening the packs. Pack number 8 starting now. And every so often somebody will be like, "Hey Wasley, why don't you just sell the packs and then ship them for people to open themselves?" And my answer is always, "Well, where's the fun in that?" Like, I do whatnot because it's fun. Pack number 9 going up now. And it's like, if I just put the pack up and then if I just put the pack up and then kind of send it to you to open yourself, like, where's the fun for me in that? Alrighty then, let's go for pack number 10. We are rocking through these quite nicely. This makes me happy. Oh. Okay, let's go for pack number 11. No, is that working? Yep. Whatnot confuses me. Any buyer giveaways? I should have done, shouldn't I? I've not planned any for today. I'm sorry. I think I've actually got. I promise you, I will. Maybe we'll do it with Surging Sparks. So we're gonna do a Surging Sparks box break now. As it stands at the moment, assuming my box gets here on time, it's going to be next Saturday. Okay, pack number 12 coming up. Annoyingly, I have to do it on Saturday. I'm going to I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you where I'm going, actually. But I'm going to a party anyway next Friday. So I can't do it on release day, but I can do it on the Saturday. I went to, what to go? Right, do you guys know what the Pokemon card, let's just go run through pack number 13. Do you guys know what the Pokemon card lounge in Shibuya is? Because it's amazing. And basically, it's exactly what it says on the tin. It's a Pokemon card lounge. You go there and play Pokemon cards. I picked up a couple of deck boxes in the Pokemon card lounge in Shibuya. I don't think I need pack 14 going up now. I don't think I need 2 deck boxes for the Pokemon card lounge in Shibuya. And they are exclusive. They're basically grey. They're grey deck boxes with energy card symbols on. And they're only available. They can only be picked up at the Pokemon Card Lounge in Shibuya. So maybe, and you have to remind me, I will forget, I am rubbish. Pack 15 going up now. But maybe next Saturday, won't be Friday, but Saturday, we do a Surging Sparks box break. We hunt for the Pikachu. And while we do that, I give away this deck box. Hey, Andrew McDaddy. I'll give away a deck box from the Pokemon Card Lounge in Shibuya. How about that? It's very cool. And it's not even available online, like officially. Obviously, resellers will. Pack 16 going up now. I always get paranoid. I'm like, if I sell 36 packs, are there 36 packs? There definitely are. But I do so many things like One Piece. Most other card games, it's 24 packs in a box. Hey, Andrew McDaddy, I'm very, very happy about this. So when I go back to opening Pokemon and they're 36 packs in a box, I'm like, really? Seems like a lot. And yes, yes, it is. Dan the Pokemon. Are you Pokemon from years ago? On Nintendo was that? I don't know. Let's go for pack number 17. So yeah, next Saturday, Surging Sparks box break, assuming my box turns up on time. And because I'm away on Friday, I've had to order a box online. I'm hoping it gets here in time. Oh, also, anyone that's into One Piece, I'm hoping some of you out there are, because it's a great game. Pack 18 going up now. Any of you that are into One Piece, we're doing an OPO2 box break tomorrow. Same time, 7:30 UK time. We're going to be cracking open a box of OPO2 Paramount War. Oh, I opened them on stream. Yes, absolutely. These are ripped and shipped. I explained this a minute ago, but I know not all of you were here at the time. Pack 19 going up now. Basically, I run these streams because I enjoy running them. They're fun for me. It's no fun if I sell packs and ship them to you. The fun is you guys coming and chatting with me while we open all of the packs. That's the fun part. Right, Levi Summer. Right, pack 20 going up now. Levi Summer, here's the thing. Right, next Friday. Next Friday, the 8th of November. Pokemon Surging Sparks release date. One Piece Premium Booster 01 release date. Star Wars Unlimited, Twilight of the Republic release date. Universe's Attack on Titan 2 release date. So, yeah, it is a busy... And then the week after that is the new Lorcana set, Azurite C release date. Yeah, right. I'm just going to warn you guys, I'm going to start doing these as sudden death because I've realized no one's bidding in the extra 10 seconds that we get. So the anti-snipe is off. These are now going to be run sudden death because no one's bidding in the extra 10 seconds. We're all just wasting our time here. But they are in sudden death now. So next Friday, and here's the thing, right? I did message my friend whose party I'm going to, and I just messaged them a list of release dates that were all the 8th of November. Because next Friday is absurd. So I've got my Star Wars box on order. I've got Surging Sparks on order. Premium Booster 01 I've not got on order. It's hard to get One Piece at a good price online, especially Premium Booster 01. So I think I might have to try and pop into the local shop I buy it from on my way to see my friend next Friday. That's going to be awkward. 23 going up now. But yeah, next Friday is going to be expensive. I'm actually not picking up any Attack on Titan next Friday. Not because I don't want any, but just because I'm picking up Pokemon and I'm picking up One Piece and I'm picking up Star Wars. And I don't have infinite money to spend on cards. Although actually, I'm not picking up any Surging Sparks myself at the moment. Again, because I've got 3 boxes of Super Electric Breaker that will be appearing at my house on Monday. And I've already completed Paradise Dragona in Japanese. Oh, yes, Levi Summer, please do. Send me the website. I'd love to see that. Summer has booked in for Pokemon and Universe's pre-release on the same day at the same time. That's amazing. Pack number 26 is now off and rolling. Remember, we are doing sudden death now. When the timer hits 0, we done. Oh, okay. Sorry, I keep saying "oh" when I finish a mouthful of Pepsi. I don't know why. It's weird. I'm going to try and stop. So yeah, next Friday is going to be absurd. It's going to be ridiculous. And I'm not even at home for it. And then on Saturday, I'm on daddy duty. So it's going to be like, get home, do the dad thing, pack 28 going up now. It's going to be get home, do the dad thing, and then rush the kids into bed so I can then just settle in my studio and just start recording openings and all of that. Oh, and then do the Surging Sparks box break. But yeah, tomorrow, OPO2. We're doing an OPO2 box break. Tomorrow, same bat place, same bat channel. It's going to be great. I love OPO2. I'm going to be salty if we open the alternate art smoker leader. and then I have to send it to someone. It's the only card in the set, but I'm just warning you now. Tomorrow, OBO2 box break, pack 30 going up. And I'm warning you, if we open a Smoker Leader, the alternate art, I'm going to be a grumpus. And I'm not even worried about that, honestly. Dr. Ross Geller, nobody wants to watch a shop selling packs. Do I say the name of the packs? Yes. So as I'm opening the packs, and call me on this if I'm not doing a good enough job, pack 31 coming now. As I'm opening the packs, I will be saying this is pack number so-and-so for this person. So yes, I will try and make very clear as I'm opening the packs exactly who it's for. And anything EX and above will be top loaded, because basically anything that I would top load if I was opening it myself is getting top loaded. We are on pack number 32. There's only 4 more packs available after this one. So we are... Oh, I love this. It's just been quick. I like you guys. The bids have been fine. We're getting through these nice and quickly so that we can then get on to the opening portion, which is blatantly the best bit of the stream. So thank you guys for making this nice and easy for me. This is good. Right, you guys talking about Attack on Titan. Did you see the Attack on Titan reveals I got? Those 2 super raw secret rares. Oh, they are beautiful cards. And then it was really funny because then I was like, because universes, I'm not when I consider myself a complete ridiculous expert on Pokemon, One Piece, Lorcana, Star Wars Unlimited. Like all of those games, I consider myself an expert. I know basically everything because all I do is talk about them. Right, 2 more packs remaining. Last 2 packs, let's do this. But when it comes to universes, I'm not an expert. I'm really not. I'm not that up on the metagame. So I get these super rares through. Right, final pack going up now. So I get these these reveals through. This is the last one. After that, we're cracking them open. And then I'm like, are these like the Levi one especially looked really good? But I'm like, is it actually good? So then I have to kind of sit and wait for all the opinions to start coming in from UVS fans. Oh, Chrome card. Oh, Chrome Levi Ackerman. I have not opened any UVS Chrome. They've actually, and I will say, UVS have been very good to me lately. I tweeted out the other day, they sent me the My Hero Academia Clash deck. And, I mean, is it giving too much away? I might have got a nice email today saying something's on the way, put it that way. They did send me a box of the first Attack on Titan set, so I'm kind of crossing my fingers. There might be one of them turning up from UVS themselves. That would be the dream. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, seriously, UVS have been very nice to me lately. They've been very generous. So yeah, and the problem with UVS is it doesn't move the needle much on my channel. They don't get great views. But then again, it's not as big a game. It's not going to get, huge views on any channel like that. But I really like the game. I like the mechanics. And I will say, since they stopped being all My Hero Academia and started moving into other card games, other licenses, their license selection has been absurdly good. Like, they're still doing My Hero, but they're going for Attack on Titan. They've been going for Tekken. It's just all over the place. Summer gets a booster box appearing on release day. It's free for her, but I've got to pay for it. That sounds about right. Oh no! I trapped some of the packs behind. How rude of me. So, what we're going to do is we're going to shuffle them up and we're going to go even, odds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, etc. Odd, 1, 2, 1, 3, 5, etc. Even, 2, 4, 6, etc. So, we're just going to mix these all up a little bit, try and keep this vaguely on camera. Although, the good news is, like I say, for Pokemon, unlike something like One Piece, you don't have box hits. So for One Piece, there comes a point in the box where you basically know the box is dead. And it's why buying individual packs of a game like One Piece is incredibly risky, because we have what's called dead packs. And dead packs are essentially the situation where somebody has pulled all of the hits from a box, and we know there are no more hits available, so the pack is dead. I will be saying names and numbers of the packs as we're opening, trying to make it as clear as possible who has bought what. Now, have they all actually... I need to get better at checking that they've all actually gone through. I think they have. Right, okay. So this will be pack number 1, which is Dan the Pokemon. Right, we need to make sure we're taking from the correct side. Right. We've got ourselves a Torkoal, we've got Kadabra, Hawlucha, Tangrowth, Heracross, Palafin, Handheld Fan. Oh, look at that Rev Hollow Ducklet. Love that. Rev Hollow Palafin, Enamorous, and then there's your Psychic Energy. And I'm going to try really, really hard to not accidentally show off the codes. If I do accidentally show off the codes, I can replace them if it really comes down to it, so don't worry about it too much like that. Right, pack number 2 is Dr. Ross Geller. Nice. And 2 comes from this side. Okay. On the Lorcana streams, I've had to train Spessy, one of the Lorcana casters. I had to train him how to open booster packs. This is one of my favourite cards in the game right now. I love that Diplin. It is so much fun. Rev Hollow Killer Wattrel, Rev Hollow Palisand. I love Palisand. And... ooh, regular Teal Mask Ogerpon. Palisand EX, I am very excited about. There is a chance that card is good. Now, I'm not saying it will be, but I am saying there is a genuine chance that card is actually good, and that makes me really, really happy. Pack number 3 is Lando789. I really want it to be good. It's the one that, for free energy, brings all of your opponent's bench Pokemon down until they've got 100 HP remaining. So I kind of want to play it with Dusknoir. The theory being, so this is pack number 3, Lando. The theory essentially being that you use your attack that gets everyone down to 100 HP. We got Farfetch. Ooh, that's a hit. Gold Enhanced Hammer, and then Enamorous, but mostly Gold Enhanced Hammer. Gold card, and a very playable gold card at that. Let's get that bad boy straight into a sleeve and a top loader, because that is a card we want to keep nice. Okay, that's a pretty good start. Oh, don't even joke about that, Dr. Ross Geller. I was so sad when all of the scans came out and it became obvious that we weren't getting a special art rare Palisand. I really, really wanted a special art rare Palisand so badly. And it's not happening. It's really upsetting. Right, pack number 4 is Smithy. I really, really hope we get another Palisand. But yeah, the theory is, right, you bring everything down to 100 HP, get a couple of Dusknoir rolling, and then you get 2 KOs with Dusknoir, 1 KO with Palisand itself, and then off you roll. So I like Palisand. All right, we've got Rev Hollow Phantom, Rev Hollow Varoom, and an Alakazam. The reason I like Palisand, I have a 4-year-old son. He's 4 now, Archie. He's actually 5 in 2 weeks, but he's 4 for now. And literally, before he could talk, I could say, where's Palisand? He could point to Palisand in a Pokemon encyclopedia we have in our house. So, yeah, and I also love ground-type Pokemon. So all of that basically combined, and now I love me some Palisand. So number 5 is Sparkles. What makes me really sad is that when I went to Worlds, That is Flygon, is what you're thinking of. But I think the pair of them together is too awkward. Least favourite Pokemon, Jinx and Mr. Mime. They're tied. Oh, and Sui and Sneasler. They all look a bit too human for my liking. There's your Swirlix. And, ooh, not just an EX, but a very good playable EX. Dragapult. Nice. That's a good card, that is. I picked it as my kind of card to watch in Lille and got roundly mocked by the other casters, and then it ended up making the final. Yeah, like not just as kind of a Regidrago deck, but actually ended up making the final as a Dragapult deck. So I ended up looking really Oh, who's the artist who crochets the Pokemon? Let me have a look. It is Asako Ito. Asako Ito. Right. So that's number 5. Let's get on to pack number 6. Pack number 6 is MW Buys. Seeing lots of different people buying packs on the one hand is really good. And on the other hand, it's just like, oh, every new name is another parcel I have to make up on Sunday. Good news is I spend Sundays sitting in front of the telly watching football all evening, NFL. So it's actually a great time to put parcels together. Oh, okay, what we got? We got Glimmet, and it is, ooh, Luxray EX. Not quite on the level, I think it's fair to say, as your Dragapult EX, but 2 colorless energy, and it's got decent damage plus a bit of hand disruption. There is potential with Luxray. Favorite football team? Lions. Chargers as well. I'm a Chargers fan, but I think Lions over Chargers. And I am loving this season because I started following the Lions in 2009, I think. So I'm in year like 15 or 16 as a Lions fan. I have had many years of watching terrible. This is pack number 7, Pokemon 24. I have had many, many years of terrible Lions football where they have been absolutely atrocious. And now they're good. I'm like, actually good. And the thing is, I know Lions have got a lot of bandwagon fans nowadays, right? There's a lot of people who are watching Lions now because they're good and they're kind of new fans. And that's fine, bring them in. Give some love to the Lions. But I really do believe, right, we've got Rev Hollow Tadbulb, Rev Hollow Sandshrew, and Zapdos. But having all of those years of watching every second of every game of terrible Lions football just means that I'm enjoying them being good so much more. And it makes me so happy. Like, for years it was just, oh, what pick are they going to get? Well, who are they going to pick? Well, they had really high pick. And now I actually get to enjoy them being good, which makes me very happy. Right, pack number 8 and 9 are both Dr. Ross Geller. So let's do them vaguely together. So that's 8 and that's 9. Okay. Who's my least favourite football team? Ooh. I mean, look, Chiefs and probably Packers, honestly. Probably Packers because of the Lions thing. I don't like the Patriots because, up until the last couple of years, 50%, what we got? Ooh! Lovely, lovely artwork, rare pincer there. Really clean, lovely artwork here that makes me very, very happy. Nice. Also, I'd say we don't have box hits for Pokemon. That's not actually 100% true. We do have... I've never seen a booster box that didn't have free artwork rares. So, it's the only one, but I do feel pretty confident we're going to have exactly 3 artwork rares. Here's the other one for Dr. Ross Geller. This is pack number 9, which leaves us 1/4 of the way through our opening. But yeah, seeing so many pack Patriots quote-unquote fans. Like, you go to a Wembley game, and it's just all Patriots fans, and it's like, you're not a real... Yeah. I've got Leafeon, Horlucha, and Ting Lu. I love this card. I unironically love this card. Single energy, and as long as there's a stadium in play, it does 30 to all of your opponent's Pokemon. I've not yet been able to make a deck that's good enough with that Ting Lu, but one deck I'm always testing. The deck changes constantly, but one deck where I'm always kind of got an eye on it. Oh, number 10 is actually also Dr. Ross Geller. So let's do that one here as well. Yeah, this one. But one I've always got my eye on is basically a combination where the deck goes like this. Now, I've only got the first couple of turns. After that, I don't know what I'm doing. But the game starts with me getting that Ting Lu aggressively out and just spreading 30 to all of my opponent's Pokemon for a couple of turns. And then, inevitably, they go and get a KO. This Tatsugiri is great. And we get ourselves... Oh, we talked about it, didn't we? We talked about it. Great card. Phenomenal card. Very strong argument for being the best card in the format right now. Like, genuinely, legitimately, strong argument for being the actual single best card in the game right now. Yeah, and then when my opponent finally takes down my Ting Lu, unfair stamp. That's what I want to do. I want a deck where I spend a couple of turns spreading with Ting Lu, and then my opponent gets annoyed at me spreading with Ting Lu. They take down my Ting Lu, and then I immediately hit him with an unfair stamp down to 2. And they got 2-card hand at that stage. Is it going to work? Honestly, so far, no. If I'm perfectly honest with you, it's not working. But a man can dream, ladies and gentlemen. A man can dream. But it is absolutely someone I've got my eye on as kind of a skeleton for a deck. Right, number 11 is our old friend, Stegaraptor. Nice. And 11 is this side. It's an odd number. What's my favourite meta deck? See, I don't tend to play meta decks very much. Would you accept Ancient Box as an answer? Because I think if you accept that as a meta deck, then I think that's my favourite meta deck. I really like Ancient Box. And actually, with Surging Sparks, Poliwhirl, and Walking Wake. Speaking of which, this sees a bunch of play in Ancient Box decks. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. In Surging Sparks with the new Koraidon, I love it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it, I'll be honest with you. But there's a League Cup happening very close to my house, a couple of days before Christmas. And I want to go. Now, I need to find a babysitter in order to go, but I want to be able to go to that one. I really want to go to it. And I'm having to think about what deck I want to play. And at the moment, so this is number 12, MW buys. And the two leading candidates right now are playing Ancient Box, but the most aggressive list I can possibly make, or a Speed Azumarill deck. Just using the new Azumarill that does 230 for 1 energy with a Terra Pokemon in play. And then, just kind of making the fastest version of that I can. The biggest issue with that, of course, is... Monkey Dory. Very nice. Very good card. The biggest issue with that is, essentially, that, realistically, if I'm going to be playing that deck, the best option for a random basic Terra Pokemon is Pikachu. Because Pikachu doesn't get one-hit KO'd. The problem is, I then have to go and get a couple of Pikachu, and they're not going to be that cheap on release. So, I don't know if I really want to go down that road, honestly. Right, this is number 13, Dan the Pokemon. So yeah, not entirely sure if I want to go and get a couple of Pikachu, but if I do, might play as a Azumarill. Obviously, I'm also going to be testing, what's it called? I'm going to have to take the ladies down. Oh, no. I'm obviously also going to be testing Palisand, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that work. Dr. Ross, I actually don't want to throw a Latias EX in there because I want to force my opponent. Ooh, creepy Frostlass. That is a nice Frostlass to hit on Halloween. That is a creepy looking artwork. Love it. Oh, that's a nice Halloween-y card to hit. Yeah. Sparkles, I've not, unfortunately. No. I should do, really, because there's some stunning ones there. Yeah, Dan the Pokemon gets a Frostlass. That is very, very cool. Yeah, right. Where am I going with this? I've forgotten my words. So yeah, I'm testing all of those decks. That's where I'm going with this. Testing all of those decks. And hopefully... right, this is pack number 14, which is Sparkles D. Hopefully there's something cool in here. But yeah, so Latias, I don't really want to put a Latias in the deck because it's a potential 2-prize liability. And I don't really want to deal with that. I want only single prizes in the deck. But then again, I also want to play a Squawkabilly, so maybe it's not such a big deal. I don't know. I've got a deck list somewhere that I'll have to go and have a look at it. Right, we got Rev Hollow Love Ball, Rev Hollow Feebas, and Hisuian Arcanine. But the thing is, I have absolutely no... I mean, it'd be cool to win the League Cup, don't get me wrong. But there's no reason for me to win the League Cup. There's nothing really in it for me if I win. There's no way I'm collecting enough points to get to Worlds or anything like that. So I'm free to just play a dumb deck. This is number 15, which is Dr. Ross. But having said that, I still want to try and get a good deck and try and win. But now I want to do it with a... I've got to lie it down. It's about to fall over. But yeah, so now I still want to try and do well and try and win. But it's got to be with a deck which I think is fun. So hyper aggressive, ancient box, or fast as possible as a Marul deck, or whatchamacallhim, Palisand, something along these lines is what I'm looking for. Ooh! Who can tell me why I am particularly excited about this card? Who can tell me why I bought this card as a single? And I did at EUIC this past year. Was it NAIC? Or one of them, one of the internationals, I bought Full Art Lucian as a single. Can anybody tell me why? I did, Sparkles! This was one of the cards that I officially revealed from Twilight Masquerade. Oh, I love that you guys got that question. That makes me genuinely happy. Yes, Full Art Lucian was one of the cards that I officially revealed from Twilight Masquerade. And actually, I remembered the other day, I need to... Now, I think I've got all the Pokemon cards I revealed. The one that I was missing was the special illustration rare of Iron Valiant, because it wasn't particularly cheap. However, I actually pulled that from my Charizard collection the other day. This is number 16, which is Dan the Pokemon. So I believe I've now got all of the Pokemon cards I've revealed. But I've revealed quite a lot of cards, it turns out, for quite a lot of games. So I really want to make a binder with all of the cards from all of the games that I've revealed. And like I say, I picked one up as a single at an IC, Dr. Ross Geller. It's incredibly kind of you to offer, but that is a card I have previously picked up. But there's things like, I revealed Crate Dragon for Star Wars Unlimited. I don't have a copy of that yet. And really, I need the Hyperspace Foil, and that is not... You got Pheasantipity. That is not going to be a cheap card. And, I revealed that, those 2 secret rare Attack on Titan cards. Really need to try and pick up those ones, but I get the feeling they aren't going to be terribly cheap either. So, yeah. That's going to be an interesting how we deal with that one. Pack number 17 is MW Buys. So, yeah. I want to make that binder. But then there's things like... Was what in my video the other week, sorry. I'm slightly confused. Sorry, Levi, I'm slightly confused by the question. We got Pinsir, we've got Crawdaunt, and, Iron Thorns EX. Yeah, the secret rares. So the two I revealed on my channel the other day. Now that I've revealed them, of course, One World's great card. Really good EX. There's a good selection of EXs in Twilight Masquerade, generally. You know, between your Tiamat, Ogapon, your Dragapult, your Iron Thorns, there are some good ones. So yeah, so I kind of need both of those ones as well. And then, I've revealed a lot of UVS cards over the years that I've not picked up. I've got some Final Fantasy ones that I really want to get regular follow that I've not picked up. So I think what I'm going to have to do is dig through, try and find everything that I can, and then just literally make a list and go on to go on to the UVS Facebook group and be like, right, here is a list of cards I want, who can hook me up? And then go on to the Final Fantasy group and go, right, here are the list of cards I need, who can hook me up? This is number 18, Lethal Suns. But like I say, I'm 99% sure that I do have all the Pokemon cards that I've revealed. Because the couple I was missing, I know at EUIC I picked up Full Art Iron Boulder. Actually, no, to be fair, I've not got the ones from Surging Sparks. But Surging Sparks, it's Phanpy, Donphan, and then the only even remotely rare card that I revealed this time was the illustration rare Phanpy, which is going to be like a £5 card at most. Bellabolt! There's Yukamori Froakie, and there's your Infernape. So that's not going to be an issue at all. That's going to be a very easy one to pick up. Right, okay. So that was number 18, which is Lethal Suns. We are halfway through. Let's keep this train rolling. Number 19 is Sparkles. Right, Dr. Ross Geller? But that's the thing. So I revealed Crate Dragon from Star Wars Unlimited from the last set. No more, unfortunately. We are in the breaking portion of the box break. We've done the selling. We filled all the slots. We are now in the breaking section. So we're having a chat and opening packs. And we've got Sinister. But tomorrow, we are doing an OPO2 box break for One Piece. And next Saturday, we are going to be doing a Surging Sparks break, and we're going to do a giveaway with that one. I'm going to remember and everything. So do go and join us for that one. It's going to be a treat. Okay, number 20 is Dan the Pokemon. So yeah, come along tomorrow. We'll do an OPO2 box break for One Piece. Come along next Saturday. We will do a Surging Sparks break for Pokemon. We will have a lot of fun doing so. All right, what we got here? Revavroom, Ogre's Mask, Shinx, Darumaka, and Sinister for the second pack in a row. So I revealed Crate Dragon for Star Wars Unlimited. Legendary card, very good card. Sees a bunch of play. It's a ridiculous card. Even if you don't know much about the game, here's essentially what it does, right? That was number 20, so we're on to number 21, which is High HLZ. 21. That was 20, wasn't it? Yeah, so we're number 21, which is High HLZ. But basically, it's a giant card with ridiculous stats, and it's got a skill whereby if it's on the field, every time your opponent plays any card, they have to deal damage to their base equal to the cost of that card in a game where you win by dealing enough damage to your opponent's base. It's absurd, and I love it. But the problem is, in Star Wars, there are 4 different versions of every card. There's regular, foil, hyperspace, which is... foil Monkey Dory's nice. And Frostlass. There's hyperspace, which is basically borderless. And then foil hyperspace. So if I really want to collect the cards I've revealed, I should do all 4 versions. Well, the ones I revealed for the first set were nice and cheap. That was lovely. But this Crate Dragon is, like the regular version, last I looked, was like £40. And now I've got to try and get all 4 versions of it? That's a lot. That's awkward. This is 22 MW buys. So it's kind of, it's that double, that's that double kind of double-edged sword of, on the one hand, I revealed an extremely cool card. On the other hand, filling up my binder with the versions of that card is going to be super annoying. My tattooist mentioned some nice tag team card arts, but I can't afford to grade them, so look elsewhere. Grading the Pokemon cards I turned into tattoos. That is a great idea. What we got? Oh, is it? No, Pheasant Dipty. Still a lot of potential in that card. Oh no. There we go. And we haven't hit any A specs yet. We should hit at least one. We should on average hit about 2 A specs per box. So should be getting an A spec at some point. We've had a full art Lucian and a gold enhanced hammer, but we could absolutely get some more kind of hits along coming along as well. This is 23, which is Dan the Pokemon. And by my calculations, we have hit 2 illustration rares, which means we should have 1 left to go. Got a full start to a tattoo sleeve of Levi. Nice. See, I don't believe, and I'm happy to be corrected, I don't believe Pokemon have, like, hit rates. Oh! Ha! There's an ace spec and a good one as well. I told you, I love this card. No, I hate this card. Hate playing against this card. But I like playing aggressive decks. So, yeah. That is actually, I really sneakily like it in aggressive decks. I really like kind of starting really fast, getting something going really quickly, forcing my opponent to have to respond, and then punishing their response with an unfair stamp. That just makes me really happy, honestly. I like it. Sweet. Okay. Apparently I've got a parcel coming on Saturday. I don't know what that parcel is. I have a lot of parcels coming. I also have this weird thing, and this is not supposed to be a complaint, okay? I'm aware I'm in a very privileged position in a lot of ways. 24 is Smithy. But I have this weird thing where I have a bunch of companies who get in touch, and they're like, hey, do you want us to send you this? And sometimes I say yes, and sometimes I say no, pack 24, Smithy. Because it really depends on what it is. I don't want to get stuff just for the sake of it. Early in my career, maybe. Nowadays, no. It's got to be cool stuff. But they don't always deliver. And when they say that, sometimes it takes literally months. So I've got like half a dozen parcels, which I have been told should be coming, but I don't actually know if they're coming or when. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, another very, very playable EX for Smithy. This is, and actually with Lapras coming in Surging Sparks, there is a deck seeing a bunch of play in Japan, which is Lapras with Cornerstone Mask, Ogerpon with Mimikyu, basically all the cards that block all played together. I said Lapras, didn't I? I meant my Milotic, thank you. So yeah, with my Milotic and Cornerstone Mask, Ogerpon, any Pokemon that blocks, all whacked into one deck. And all the lists are a little bit weird because they're all similar but not quite the same. But it is an archetype that is very, very much out there. Right, number 25 is Dan the Pokemon. Nice. Right, let's get this open, shall we? Yeah, Dr. Ross Geller, unfair stamp or the new card. Now, what I want to try with Azumarill, and I'm not deep into testing this deck yet, all right? But what I really want to try is playing like 4 Buddy Buddy Poffin, 4 Nest Ball, 4 Ultra Ball, and then having like 4 Professor's Research and 4 INO. So you're basically not having to rely on Arven to go and get your items. What we got? Walk-in Wake. And also, so you're not relying on playing Precious Trolley, I think is the English name. Japanese, we've called it Cherish Carry. I believe it's Precious Trolley. So we're not really relying on Precious Trolley to go and get our basics. So that then opens up having unfair stamp. I want to try and make a very, very, very streamlined deck. This is 26, which is MW buys. Yeah, so what I really want to do is basically make a deck, which is literally just 4/4 Azumarill line, Bibarel, and then like I'll probably end up having to play probably Squawkabilly in that deck, honestly. Again, to get that turn 1 set up with all of the Pokemon search items. But basically make a deck which sets up super quickly. And then because of that, we've got a little bit of an option there. We got Cook, we got Aaron, and all that Ting-Lu that I love. And then basically just kind of going from there with... And the theme of the deck basically being, I'm going to hit you with Azumarill every single turn. But I'm also playing 4 Ino, and I'm playing Unfair Stamp. So I'm also going to be messing with your hand quite a bit. Only with shuffling, but still. 27 is our old friend Dan, the Pokemon. So then basically just... You're only doing 230. It's not the most damage ever. But basically going super aggressive, lots of search, lots of Squawkabilly and Professor's Research and all of that. So your deck just sets up quite naturally, and then you can go with a bit of hand disruption like that. Don't know if it'll work, but over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be playing that deck a lot on PTCG Live, because I love that as a Azumarill. Tangrowth, Gerda, and... Oh, see, I told you, the EXs in this set are sick. I love it. Blood Moon Ursaluna for Dan here. Great card. And you look at the EX we've opened in this box, right? Just from this one box. We've had Dragapult, great. Teal Mask Ogapon, great. Cornerstone Mask Ogapon, great. Blood Moon Ursaluna, great. Iron Thorns, One Worlds. It's that good. So, like, this set might have the strongest set of EXs in Scarlet and Violet so far. It's a really, really good set for EXs. Absolutely stacked. Okay, so that was 27, which was Dan. We've now got 28, which is Smithy. Here we go. Right, so yeah, 28 is Smithy. Let's see if we can't get them something cool. Yeah, Stella Crown did not have the same lineup of the exits as Twilight Masquerade did. It was not on the same level. I think that's very fair to say. It was not as good. It really wasn't. And I'm still not convinced on Terrapagos. So we got Glaceon. Ooh! Enamorous. Not everybody's favorite Pokemon. And also, I should let you know that's now 3 artwork rares, which we are assuming, although obviously not guaranteed, but we are assuming is the end of the artwork rares for this box. I wouldn't expect to hit any more artwork rares, which is a little bit sad because Eevee in this set, I talk about this a lot in my videos. Every set, we randomly pick like 1 or 2 artwork rares that shouldn't be that expensive, and just really just raise up the price of them to ridiculous levels. But yeah, that's apparently what we do. Right, that was 28, so now we move on to 29, which is our old friend Smithy. Lovely. Starting to run out of envelopes. We'll be all right for today. I might need some more for tomorrow. Seriously, tomorrow, anyone that's got an interest in One Piece, come join me for the OPO2 box break. My OPO 7 and 8 box breaks recently didn't go great, but OPO 2, now that is a set which is not the easiest to pick. Now, I know the official stores have stock, but that is not a set which is super easy to pick up everywhere, so I'm just saying. And we got Infernape. Yeah, Magneton being a pre-release promo and an ETB promo is actually busted. That's really nice. Really nice. Because that is a great card. A really, really good card. Pack 30 is High HLZ. Who we did have a pack of that earlier, actually, which was quite cool. Yeah, so 30 is High HLZ. And then we've just got 6 more packs to open. And then I will leave you all to... No, English booster boxes do not have a set hit rate, except for the free artwork rares, which seems incredibly consistent. No, there is no set hit rate. Whereas Japanese boxes, you're getting 4 EXs, you're getting 3 artwork rares, you're getting 1 A spec, you're getting 1 secret rare. And you can... Now, I've had more than that. I've had 2 secret rares in a box before. I've had 5 EXs in a box before. Oh, it's okie dokie. That's all of the trio now we've hit. But you don't get less than that. Whereas in English boxes, I've had wildly different boxes. It's another reason why I really like collecting Japanese products. 31 is also high HLs then. Let's go for that one as well, shall we? Well, like with Japan, nowadays, I open 2 boxes of a set. And I get, if I'm lucky, all of the EXs, 6 different artwork rares, 2 of the 3 A specs. So it means that actually going and picking up the last couple cards I need to complete the set is just really cheap and easy, which is lovely. Whereas English boxes, it's not the same by any stretch. We got Sea King and I want to say the 3rd Monkey Dory of the box. Okay, 5 more packs to open. So, Halloween plans, everybody. We got a nice little group going on here. Everybody, if you'd be so kind, let me know if you've got any fun Halloween plans that you're willing to share. You don't have to, of course. Let us know in the comment section what you're all doing to celebrate. I went trick-or-treating with my kids, and my wife works in a supermarket. So tomorrow morning, I'm dropping the kids to mother-in-law's house. And then I have to go to my wife's work to swap the cars over. And when I do that, I will be checking in her supermarket to see if there's any Halloween sweets selling off. Took the 4-year-old out trick-or-treating as a purple minion. That's amazing. That's so much fun. Okay, I'm cool with that. That sounds awesome. Well, sometimes, Dr. Ross Geller, sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't. But I'm going to be at my wife's work at like 9 in the morning the day after Halloween. We got an Alakazam. So if there are discounts to be had on Halloween sweets, I'm going to be in a prime position to be taking advantage of them, which will be very, very fun. Okay, so that was down to Pokemon 32. Now let's have a look at number 33, which is our old friend, Dr. Ross. Which would be me if I ever went and got a PhD. I think at this stage, we can say with a fairly high degree of certainty, I'm never getting a PhD. I will never be Dr. Ross. I've come to terms with this. I will never be an Olympian in judo. I will never have a PhD. Maybe I'll get to like 60 and get bored and go and get a PhD. But any time I spent getting a PhD could be time I spend making videos about cards. Oh! Now, it's not the Greninja, but it is a special illustration rare for Dr. Ross Geller there. It is Half Flame Mask Ogapon. Buy a patch of Scottish land and become a lord. That could be fun. I've had worse plans. Oh, that was a nice pull. That is, yeah, nice special illustration rare. So, I think I made a video about this when Twilight Masquerade came out. I don't know why, but well, okay. So I'm a Pokemon partner, as I've told you guys. And being a Pokemon partner means I get invited to random stuff, but I also get just random presents turning up. And something that turned up when Twilight Masquerade came out, it was like a really nice acrylic frame with space for 4 cards. And one day, probably in Japanese, because Japanese collection, one day I'm going to get all 4 of the special illustration rare Ogapon, and I'm going to put them in this frame, and I'm going to display it in my studio, and it is going to be beautiful. Pack number 34 is Dan. Smithy, I mean, it's up to him. I'm going to suggest he probably doesn't. But I've opened a lot of boxes without a special illustration rare, so the pull rates on them are low. Getting any special illustration rare is a cool hit. I know it's not the one we necessarily wanted, it's not the Greninja, still a special illustration rare. We get ourselves... Ooh! Oh, the hits keep coming. Full Art Sinister EX. So, okay, so from this box so far, we've hit Full Art Lucian, Full Art Sinister, Gold Enhanced Hammer, and Special Illustration Rare Half Flame Mask Ogapon. I'm just putting it out there. That is a decent set of. That's a decent little set of pulls there. And the EXs overall that we pulled in this box have been busted. Okay, number 35 is Aaron 90210. Oh, only 2 packs remaining. A little bit sad. Never mind. Oh, what's everyone's predictions for the Blooming Waters box? I think they're going to be cards from Terrestrial Festival that we have no idea what they are. That's my prediction, which I know is a real hedge, but Wattrel, Flabebe, and Teal Mask Ogapon. That's how we started. And that leaves us with a single pack left to open. I've enjoyed this break this evening. It's been a nice break. It's been a fun break. It went quite well. We sold the packs without losing any money, which was nice. That's always, the first goal. So this is number 36. We're finishing off with Dr. Ross Geller. And, yeah, we've been having a nice little chat. You guys have been lovely. It's been fun. Lovely. Right, okay. Let's do this. Last pack. Well, we have already had an ace spec, but it wouldn't, you do oftentimes get 2 from a box. Spinnerack, no ace spec, I'm afraid. We finished with a Chandelier. But given that you got the special illustration rare, I think it's probably okay. I think you can forgive us for that one. Right? That was fun. I enjoyed that. Thank you very much, everyone, as always, for coming along, for joining in, for keeping me company. I set this, and then I had a brief panic when I realized I was trying to do a box break on Halloween. And I had that brief kind of terror of, hang on a second, what if everyone's busy? What if no one turns up? But we had decent numbers. We sold all the packs. And we sold them quite quickly so we could get to the opening. Thank you, Dan the Pokemon. And yeah, it was fun. Right. Okay. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Thanks for spending a bit of your Halloween with me. I appreciate, there's a lot of things to do with your time. I appreciate you spending a bit of it with me this evening, opening some packs. And yeah, tomorrow, same time, OPO2 One Piece box break. Next Saturday, Surging Sparks. It's going to be fun. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for hanging. I will see you all soon. Let's go for that. I shall see you all soon. Hopefully tomorrow, honestly.